Adrian, Joe, how you guys doing?
Yeah,
Good,
good.
how
How
are
are
you?
you?
Good, good. Glad to talk with you about Leviticus. I saw this movie at Sundance and absolutely freaking loved
Oh,
it.
OG here, Sundance
Yeah.
OG, we love.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, oh yeah. We
Yeah.
couldn't stop talking about it. I've been telling all my friends about it.
Okay.
Adrian, I'll start with you, man.
Yeah.
Coming out of this movie, I think the thing that I was thinking about the most was that I was happy that it's getting so much buzz right now because to me it feels like the queer community is under more attack than ever. So it
hmm
seems like movies like this are important to come out. How do you feel about the timing of the film's release?
Yeah, it's interesting. That was a big part of why I made this film because I did notice that regression, certainly in Australia, and I've heard over here as well. Something was being undone in all the rights that we'd fought so hard for, and I wanted to make a film that reflected that and that explored that idea of homophobia and what is it. And so I went back to a time when I was experiencing that when I was a teenager. And what I turned to in those days was horror movies. I really just, I don't know, I found something in them. I think a lot of other queer teenagers did as well. And so I really wanted to explore something through this genre, something about that idea of fear, which horror movies always explore very well. They always ask us, what are we really scared of? And so that's where the idea was born, and that's where I started to emerge. I started to develop this idea of a horror movie monster or an entity that takes the form of the person you most desire. Because I think what some people are trying to do to us when we're going through that stage of our lives is scare us out of our feelings.
Joe, I think you're fantastic in this, man. And you and
Thank
Stacy
you.
together, I mean, you guys are great. Talk to me about how you guys got along on set and how you guys work together. I mean, you guys have such complicated roles in this.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, we just get on really well, and we did a lot of activities in pre-production and stuff to just kind of build that bond. You know, whether it was an escape room, so we like scared around each other, or like Adrian told us to hold snakes as well, just to, like just do these things together and build that rapport. And yeah, I think it was really great because I really like. Stacey is just one of the best people I've ever met, and like being on set was a lot of fun as well because I remember like it might be in between breaks and I'd be in my trailer and his is kind of next door, and then I'd just be like, hey, wanna come over and we can just like chill. And yeah, and it's like, I don't know, just in between takes, like he's a DJ, he'd play me a beat and I'd be like, okay, can you like remix this song next or something? And then yeah, we played Clash Royale a lot together on set. I remember we were
Yeah.
like versing each other on that. So yeah, it was really sweet. And yeah, I'm very lucky and grateful that Stacey and even all of the cast and all the crew and even people in the production house, where everyone's amazing and they just like make you feel really loved and supported. And that's why this film, I think, is what it is now.
When I think about Name, I think about how vulnerable he is throughout like the entire movie, like not just from like the supernatural threat, but from like the people around him. Talk to me about how you got into being able to express that kind of vulnerability throughout the movie.
Yeah, well, I think Name is a quiet, vulnerable kid at his core, and he's also holding up this guard, but because he is quite just a vulnerable, sensitive person at its core. I think that just kind of shines through naturally in this character. And then when it comes to the kind of love and horror scenes and whatnot, building all those relationships beforehand in pre-production, you come to film the scenes on the day and it's just kind of all naturally is already there because you've already worked on it. And Adrian as well is just such a great director that when we're doing a scene, if I didn't get something, if something didn't feel right, I could just go to Adrian and be like, hey, like I feel like I'm not doing this right, like and we need to figure out a different way. And yeah, and that's what was really fun as well about being on this set. It's like no one ever felt like they were doing something wrong or whatnot, because there's no wrongs or rights, you're
Yeah.
just doing it in the moment. And yeah, I want to work with him again, but I feel like he won't let me. He's sick of me now.
Never again.
Never again.
No.
No, it's okay because I'm gonna force him to give me a thanks credit on like any job he does
every
next.
movie I
So
do
on the
from now on.
IMDb, it just says credited Joe Bird.
So
on
you're
the film.
yeah, right,
Yeah.
right.
On that note, Adrian, Joe, thanks a lot for taking some time.
Thank
with me. I
you.
really appreciate it. I
you.
can't wait for more people to see this movie.
Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot, you guys.
Thanks for checking out the show. If you like what we're laying down, please subscribe to our channel and click the bell to receive notifications for all of our latest stuff.